But you know, I could show a video right now. I'm going to put of
We see
Trump.
them all day long.
Trump
Is all day long. Trump is everybody's adjective, verb. There.
This is just a list of what he said about me.
Oh, me.
A dummy, dopey. He's not a smart guy. Dumbest man on television.
Ever seen a bull take on a matador with words? That's what happened when Bill Maher faced off against Kellyanne Conway. Maher, armed with facts, charged at Conway's defenses of Trump's fibs. But here's the kicker. Conway let slip that Trump's a bit of a fibber.
You know, people have said that he did lie a little more than most presidents. I mean, no president is completely truthful, but he's a bit of a fibber.
Oops. Imagine Trump's tiny thumbs furiously tweeting after that one. Want to see how it all went down? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Picture this. Bill Maher, armed with a stack of papers like a prosecutor ready to grill a witness, sits across from Kellyanne Conway. The stage is set for a verbal boxing match, and folks, it's about to get spicy. Maher wastes no time, diving straight into Trump's greatest hits of insults. He's got a list longer than Santa's naughty or nice scroll, and he's checking it twice. Dumb as a rock, low life, crazy man.
The reason why he's so ahead is because he doesn't have to worry about policy points that he makes because no one takes him seriously anyway.
Maher's reading these off like he's reciting poetry, while Conway's squirming in her seat like she's sitting on a cactus. But Conway's not going down without a fight. She's pulling out all her classic deflection moves faster than you can say alternative facts. She tries to change the subject quicker than Trump changes his mind on Twitter. But what about the economy? She chirps, her voice hitting notes that could shatter glass. Don't forget about those tax cuts.
The media who covers him never thinks that their job is to get the story. They think their job is to get Trump. We've been living with this for 10 straight years.
Nice try, Kellyanne, but Maher's not buying what you're selling. Maher's not letting her off the hook that easily. He's like a dog with a bone, refusing to let go. You said he doesn't hurl personal insults. What do you call this list? He asks, waving his papers like a matador taunting a bull. Conway's usually smooth talk is starting to sound like a scratched record, skipping and stuttering. The audience is watching this back and forth like it's the most intense ping pong match they've ever seen. Heads are swiveling back and forth so fast, you'd think they were at Wimbledon.
Anyway.
But you know, I could show a video right now. I'm going to put of
We see
Trump.
them all day long.
Trump
Is all day long. Trump is everybody's adjective, verb.
Conway's famous spin moves are falling flat. It's like watching a magician's tricks in slow motion with all the secrets exposed. As Maher keeps piling on the evidence of Trump's creative relationship with the truth, Conway's starting to look like she'd rather be anywhere else. Her voice is hitting notes that only dogs can hear, and her usual confidence is melting faster than an ice cream cone in July. At one point, Conway tries to throw a Hail Mary pass. He's just very enthusiastic about facts, she says, but it lands with all the grace of a lead balloon. Maher's not buying it, and neither is anyone else in the room. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. You know it's going to be bad, but you just can't look away. Just when you thought Conway couldn't dig herself a deeper hole, she whips out a shovel and goes for gold. In a moment that had jaws dropping faster than Trump's approval ratings, Conway finally cracked under the pressure of Maher's relentless questioning.
In other words, you could go into every single thing that I ever did. Was he a bad boy here? Was he a bad boy there?
Okay, he's a bit of a fibber, she blurted out, probably wishing she could stuff those words back in her mouth faster than Trump scarfs down a Big Mac. The audience gasped so loud you'd think someone had just announced free healthcare and a puppy for every American. Conway's face went through more emotions than Trump's Twitter feed during a late-night rage tweeting session. You could almost see the gears turning in her head, desperately trying to find a way to spin this admission into something positive.
This is just a list of what he said about me.
Oh, me.
A dummy, dopey. He's not a smart guy. Dumbest man on television.
But let's face it, trying to backpedal on calling Trump a fibber is like trying to convince people that his tan is totally natural. Conway, realizing she just committed the ultimate Trump team no-no, tried to salvage the situation, but the economy, she stammered, as if a good jobs report could magically erase the fact that she just called the president of the United States a liar on national TV. Nice try, Kellyanne, but that ship had already sailed, hit an iceberg, and sunk faster than the Titanic. Meanwhile, social media exploded like a volcano of memes and hot takes. Twitter and Facebook were buzzing louder than the White House panic room during a Mueller investigation. It was like watching a live-action version of Keeping Up with the Conways.
I think the politicians exaggerate and some lie.
But didn't he do a lot more than most?
I mean,
Only with more political drama and fewer contouring tips. News channels pounced on the story faster than Trump on a bucket of KFC. CNN and Fox News were dissecting Conway's statement like it was the Zapruder film, each trying to outdo the other in their analysis of what this means for the Trump administration. It was a media frenzy that would make even the most seasoned spin doctor's head spin.
Trump looking absolutely just as senile and doing crazy senile. And of course, Joe Biden is not actually crazy. Your guy is actually crazy.
Trump's loyal supporters, bless their MAGA-loving hearts, weren't about to let their guy go down without a fight. Some tried to explain away Conway's comment, suggesting she meant creative truth teller, because apparently in Trump world, fibber is just another word for stable genius with a flexible relationship to reality. The whole situation got messier than Trump's tax returns. Conway's defenders were scrambling to reframe her statement, probably wishing they had a time machine to go back and duct tape her mouth shut before she could spill the beans. It was like watching a game of political Twister, with everyone trying to contort themselves into impossible positions to defend the indefensible.
And in how many in the future, I don't know, is that one guy does not concede when he loses.
Political analysts were working overtime, trying to make sense of Conway's slip-up. They were dissecting her words like English teachers parsing Shakespeare, looking for hidden meanings and implications. Was this the beginning of the end for Trump's iron grip on his allies? Or just another day in the wacky world of Washington politics? Well, folks, it looks like Trump's loyalty program has about as many holes as his border wall. Our orange-tinted hero didn't waste any time before going full grumpy Trumpy on Conway. I guess in Trump world, you're either with him or against him. There's no in-between, folks. It's kind of like watching a reality TV show, isn't it?
President Hellboy has proved to be impervious to facts, reason, shame, and the law.
1 minute you're the star's BFF, the next you're getting voted off the island faster than you can say you're fired. Poor Kellyanne probably thought she had a lifetime VIP pass to Mar-a-Lago, but now she's been demoted to the kids' table. But hey, let's give credit where it's due. Even the smoothest talker in Trump's circus couldn't keep the act up forever. Sometimes the truth slips out, like a whoopee cushion at a fancy dinner party. And when it does, watch out. The Donald's Twitter fingers start twitching faster than a caffeinated squirrel. Who's next on Trump's hit list? Stay tuned, folks. This show's got more drama than a soap opera.